Fortunately, what we have got here, the ability to do these themes, really allows us to do some pretty neat stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a theme that has 3 columns, and I'm going to see if there's one that is based on the guitar still. I actually like the look of this theme, but now let's see, it's finding the same one, but I don't see this one having an option for 3 columns. So let's try that again. 3 columns. Well, let's just find 3 columns and music. A lot of stuff. 3 columns, guitar. Nothing's matching that. So let's just kind of scroll through the 3 column stuff and see if we can find one that looks nice. What I really want is one on the left, a column on the left, a column on the right. And the content in the middle. Let's try this one. And the nice thing about this, let's activate it. You get all the themes that you install, they're all still there. You just activate the one that you want. So you can kind of go through here and quickly see how your site is going to look. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's go with that. I do want to see if there's a way to see if there's anything in settings. Sometimes when you install themes, new options show up, so you got to just check it out. And this is a new theme for me. Hey, while I'm here in general settings, I'm going to change my site title to Guitar Tips and Techniques. And that will be what shows up here when I do the refresh, up here at the top. Guitar Tips and Techniques. Okay, so now what I've got is if I go over here to Appearance and then Widgets, I've got Sidebar 1 and Sidebar 2. So I've got stuff that I need to put in there, right? Before we do that, though, we have to have signed up with ClickBank, AdSense, CJ, ShareSale, whatever we're going to be using. I'm going to go over here to plugins. There are 2 excellent plugins that we want to get right now. Let's click Add New. And I want you to do a search for AdSense Optimizer. Search plugins. And it's this one right here by NARF. Right? Click Install Now. OK. Activate it. And then while you're here, click Add New. Do another search for WP ClickBank. Click Search Plugins. And it's this one right here, WP ClickBank Add Display. That one's by Bizwajit. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Let's click Install Now and OK. That one is installed, and let's activate that plugin. Now we've got 2 really awesome plugins that you are absolutely going to love. Let's do the AdSense one first. We click on Settings and then AdSense Optimizer. what you have to do here, they so graciously put their AdSense publisher ID and AdSense channel in there. We are going to have to do our own. They also, by default, opt to donate 5% of their ads to them. So let's change that. And we have to do our AdSense stuff here. It just so happens that I know my AdSense publisher ID by heart. I'm lying to you, actually. I have it written down and I'm copying it. And there is a channel that I have for guitar stuff. All right, and let's just leave the basic user options set here. What I really love about this is, honestly, folks, this is a lot easier to use than AdSense's own ad generator program that they have on their website. So it's much easier to manage here. Let's do in content square, just some kind of thing that you can specify. You know what it is. Let's do a 300 by 250 or this one as well. If you select multiple ads here, they just rotate them for you. Don't need a banner. That one there is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Don't want a small one. So I'll have these here. If you select something and you notice that sometimes you don't get ads, that's because there are no ads available that fit that particular format. So you might have to add new kinds in order to get them to show up. Now, another thing over here for the choose colors section, what I find a lot of times, two things work. Either you make the ad fit and blend in with your website, or you make it dramatically contrast. And you're not going to know which works best until you start getting a lot of traffic and test. But in this case, let's try to match it a little bit. So we're looking at bright blue anchor text. There's orange in there. We might consider maybe making the URL an orange color. If I can find a good match here. We'll go with that. Let's refresh the preview. And that's showing us the link text there. For this, I think it's a lighter blue. And for the border, I'm going to do no border. I'll just make it white. Now let's refresh that. There we go. That's what our ad is going to look like. And we can also have, this is for ad type number 1. You will see where this comes into play in just a moment. For ad type number 2, we click that. And we're going to call this banner after content. So for this, we've got the 468 by 60 banner. We've also got a half banner. And we'll leave it at that for now. Definitely want to change colors here. That looks nasty. URL, let's make that orange as well. And refresh. Yep, we'll go with that. Border, I missed that. There we go. Okay, so what we've got now is we've created 2 different types of banners. You can do, a bunch of them if you want. Now we determine on single post and static pages what ads do we want to show up and where. So we have ad type number 1 showing at the top position on the left. We have ad type number 2 showing at the middle position on the right. And we can change this to bottom and center, because type number 2 is going to be a banner, remember? And there is no type number 3, and we don't even want to add that in there. Now that's on single post pages and static pages. That means a static page is like this. Okay, look at that. Bam. Already got an ad showing up there. On our About Us page, ads showing up. On our home page, ad right there at the top. Okay, you get the idea. It's already activated. Now, on multiple post pages, we want ad number 1 to show on the first post right beside the post. And 2, fourth post, right, let's do below title. Center above post, that's better. And then we can have another ad if there happens to be 8 posts, which eventually there will be. I'll set that to right beside post as well. And update the options. Options updated. If I go here, let's do a refresh. And we have now got our ad displayed, a nice graphical ad showing up right beside the post. If we scroll down, we don't have enough content yet. But if I click on one of these, you'll see different ad. Fantastic. And as we get more content, those banners will show up as well. Okay, now that's easy enough. What about ClickBank? Let's do that in the next video.